On January 18th, the U.S. Navy ship General Nelson Walker dropped anchor 3 miles off the coast of Vietnam near the town of Vung Tau. On board were elements of the 25th Infantry Tropic Lightning Division, previously stationed at Schofield Barracks, Hawaii. Boat teams are assigned, and the troops quickly begin loading aboard LCMs for the short trip to shore. This contingent sailed from Hawaii on January 4th. Other elements of the 25th were deployed earlier to Vietnam by air. The 6 LCMs that ferried the units ashore are operated by Army personnel of a transportation company based at Vung Tau, a village overlooking the entrance to the Saigon River. As the first LCMs near the beach, their ramps are quickly lowered, and the debarkation of Tropic Lightning troops is well underway. Personal gear is carried ashore, where the men will assemble by units for movement to their staging area. General Westmoreland, commander of U.S. forces in Vietnam, was on hand to welcome the commander of the arriving unit and the men of the 25th. Prior to their departure from Hawaii, these units have taken part in several counterinsurgency exercises. They are also highly trained in jungle warfare, of the type they are likely to encounter in Vietnam. Local security for the debarkation was provided by Army elements stationed at Vung Tau. As fast as units debark, troops and equipment are loaded aboard waiting trucks. The convoy moves out from the beachhead. The trucks will shuttle the men and their equipment to the Vung Tau airstrip, approximately 1 mile away. At the airfield, the next step in the massive deployment gets underway. Personnel of the 25th offload from the trucks and move immediately to board waiting C-130s. These planes will transport the men and their personal equipment to the Bien Hoa airfield, approximately 45 air miles away. This is the last major link in the chain of deployment, known as Operation Green Light. 5 C-130s, each carrying 75 troops, worked in relays at 40-minute intervals to complete this stage of the movement. Next stop is Bien Hoa Airfield, some 14 miles northeast of Saigon. From Bien Hoa, this newest Army force in Vietnam will move to its staging area nearby. Other elements of the 25th Division were deployed in December to the An Khe area, some 250 miles northeast of Saigon. the Bien Hoa airfield, deuce and a half trucks of the 1st Logistics Command moved to the unloading zone. "14 days after they departed Hawaii, these units of the Tropic Lightning Division are nearing their destination. The troops debark from the C-130s and move immediately to board waiting trucks. The trucks move out for the U.S. Army staging area, approximately 5 miles distant. At the staging area, the troops offload and move to unit assembly areas nearby. Here, Major General Seaman, commander of the 1st Infantry Division, welcomes the advance elements to Vietnam. Tents are pitched as the units await assignment to their base of operations. On January 19th, one day after these elements of the 25th Division debarked at Vung Tau, their heavy equipment and support troops arrived at the port of Saigon. Trucks and other heavy equipment were offloaded from the commercial merchant vessel that afternoon. The drivers who had accompanied the trucks from Hawaii immediately placed them in convoy and moved out to join their units, some 12 miles north of Saigon.